Happy Saturday! Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? Even after a week, I keep doing that. I keep going for the wrong sound effects. Oh my god. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday! If you guys are having... wait, I don't even know... Wait. Here we go. I don't even know... Did you even hear the other one? The yay? Now you can hear the yay. My audio output was muted. I didn't realize. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Full-time researcher, part-time VTuber. I am Lucid Multimedia's sweetest devil, Mamana Boomi DESU. I hope you guys are having a lovely start to your weekend so far. Let's see. If you'd like to mark yourself present for today's stream, let's see some ribbons in the chat. How about some ribbons, huh? I feel like I never asked for... I don't think I've ever asked for my own Oshi mark as a dream ping before. So, mark yourself as present for today's stream by putting some ribbons in the chat and get a special little hello from moi. If you guys are having a lovely start to your weekend, this is our previously postponed Boomer report. Ooh, Boomer report. If you don't know what a Boomer... Actually, I have that included in the present. I mean, we might as well just jump right in, right? I don't know. Let me yap a little bit, just in case if like people who submitted their report want to show up. I give them a little bit of time to trickle in, as they do say. What have I been up to this week? I don't know. I do... Here, first and foremost, let me apologize for last week's very short notice for the Boomer reports. And I try to like set more reminders for this week, but I don't know. Maybe I should have done it a little bit more frequently. But I'm hoping... I mean, it's been a while. I think we haven't done this since like what? Like New Year? I don't remember if it was beginning of the year or end of the year. It's been a while since we last did this, but I hope to make it a little bit more of a regular thing. Maybe monthly if we get to do that. Like a little community check-in. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, sorry for like the lack of notice last week, and if you wanted to submit a report this week but then forgot, I'm sorry that if I didn't post regular enough reminders. Eric, good morning. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far. Do you guys have any fun weekend plans? Let me ask that. I actually didn't have any fun weekend plans. I spent the day out yesterday. I mean, it was really humid. Because I saw it's gonna like be super bad rain all weekend. Like I think literally up until Tuesday. Outside is kind of cloudy. Either way, I thought it was gonna be like rainy until Tuesday, and I was like, okay, well, I had to go drop off some things from my HQ to the different HQ, also New York. So I had to go drop some stuff off, and I was like, you know, let me take advantage of me getting able to leave the office early today and go on a little walk. So I went on a little bit of a walk. I walked through... I think I was in Chinatown. Yeah, I was in Chinatown, like kind of like on the outskirts, like Chinatown, Little Italy, Soho area. Just, you know, enjoying the weather. I mean, it wasn't really much to enjoy. It was just really hot and humid, and like you could feel like the air just being so thick. But I figured I might as well go now because I can't go all weekend. I got myself boba. Are you guys into boba? Do you like boba? I love boba. I got like really hooked on it in college, but honestly really haven't been having it too much lately. I've been like trying to snack on other things because it's like I don't know. Boba does have a decent amount of caffeine in it. Either way, I usually try and get like the milk teas, but there's like this pretty popular boba shop called Tiger Sugar Boba, and I usually, like, I wouldn't say avoid it, but it's like not my, I never really was like, oh, let me go to Tiger Sugar, even though it's like so popular, because it's just milk, like that's their specialty. It's milk and brown sugar in there, and I mean, you know, I stopped drinking milk a long time ago. So I was like kind of worried about how my body might react to it. But I got it yesterday and it was actually really good. So I probably will go back. I mean, I don't know. It's not like super flavorful, but it hit the spot. And oh my god, usually if you get boba, right, it'll be like, I don't know, like $7, $8 for a large. It could go up to like $9, maybe even $10 for a large drink, right? Which is ridiculous. I don't know if it's because I was in Chinatown and maybe they're like catering like to local audience. But I got a large drink for I don't know, like $6.25. It was insane. I was like, what? I think you can only get like that kind of cheaper boba. It's not necessarily cheap boba. I think my friend, when she went to Taiwan, she said that she was getting boba for like $1, maybe. I was like, what? That's insane. I've never seen it that low. Oh yeah. I think if you go to like a place where maybe there's more of like a local demographic, then maybe it's not going to be as pricey. At least that's what I've noticed. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the trend that I've noticed. I swear, welcome. You haven't tried boba yet? Oh man, I mean, you know, it's just milk and tea. I've always been the kind of person to pour creamer in like my black tea when I make it. And my dad was like, that's so British. Like, where did you pick that up from? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I just thought like, I don't know. I just thought like, oh, like vanilla in my tea. Like, it just sounded like it would taste good. But you can kind of get like a boba adjacent like drink from that. I think what really makes the boba though, of course, has to be the tapioca pearls, which I know some people are a little adverse to because they're like, why is there something chewy in my drink? But I think I don't know what makes it so good. The first time I had boba was at a Vietnamese restaurant. Because, oh man, I don't know if you guys know the Nico Nico singer called Kuroneko. Kuroneko was like always doing covers of like Kagami Len and stuff. And like I was really, really into like Nico Nico Doga as a kid. And Kuroneko, they always talked about like how their favorite drink or like their snack was boba. Like that was like their mascot like item, right? Like Kuroneko, boba, and Len. That was like the thing for that creator. And I don't know. I was just like, I went to a Vietnamese restaurant and they had tapioca on the list. I was like, oh my god, Kuroneko drinks like boba? Like, I'm gonna try and get this. And it was really just like a slushie with tapioca pearls. And honestly, it was kind of mid and I was a little disappointed. But then when I went to college, there was a boba store. And oh my god, you could get like a medium drink for $3.25 at the time. And now you gotta pay like $5. Well, there was like one boba shop when I went to college. By the time that I graduated university, I think we had 6 different boba chains on campus. And the first one was long closed because it was like their pearls were actually like very inconsistent, like very nasty. If you want a good boba tapioca pearl, I think it's like it doesn't like disintegrate in your mouth. I think if they like leave it for too long, it gets a little bit too soft. But you kind of want that perfect, like a little bit soft on the outside, but nice and perfectly chewy on the inside. Yeah, that's my preferred boba. Maybe I should do like a boba review place for you guys. I do have a lot of favorite places. I mean, I don't know where I would rank Tiger Sugar at, but my favorite one is this place called Xingfu Tong. I think that's it. How you say it? I don't remember how it's spelled. Xing Fu Tong? I don't know. But it's something like that. And it's definitely one of my favorites because I think the boba is very, very consistent. And that's what I look for in a good boba drink. The tea is like whatever, but I think like the consistency of the tapioca is like very important to me. Stinky, I'm stinky. What? What? How did you know I didn't shower? Just kidding. Just kidding. After how hot it was yesterday, of course I showered. I smell good. I smell good. All right. You believe me, don't you? Boba inflation, right? It's because they know how much they could charge people for it. It's become such a trendy drink. I feel like it's rare for me to get like a large boba under like $7, maybe $7.50. If it's $8, I'm like, psh, damn, but I'll still buy it. But I was really surprised because I was gonna check out. I was just gonna get a medium because I was like, oh, milk, oh, my tummy, and not that I am lactose intolerant. I don't know. I do drink like a lot of yogurt and stuff in the mornings. So I thought like, oh, maybe like drinking that yogurt drink has helped me. Maybe it'll help me with my like, I don't know, if I am lactose. I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was gonna check out a medium drink, right? And it was like, I don't know, like $5 and like some change, and I was like, what the fuck? I could if I upgraded to a large, it only cost I think like another 92 cents, and usually there's a pretty big difference between a medium and a large. I was like, shit, let me get that large then. What am I doing this summer? Well, heading to a youth conference, find the Godzilla figure, head to the province under beach, family time, etc. Oh my gosh, that is a long list. I hope you're able to achieve all of... Wait, is that like your plans or is that your bucket list? It'd be so cool if you actually have all those plans. I had admittedly a little bit of a hard time to start my report. How about we just, you know, get straight into it, yeah? Boomer reports. Boomer reports. This was a stream that we used to do. I guess it kind of was monthly. I saw this thing on TikTok that I thought was really cute, where they did R for reading, E for eating, P for playing, O for obsessed with, R for recommending, and T for treating. So every month we would just submit like these reports and be like, oh, this is what I did this month, and what I want to share with you guys. That was the kind of thing, right? And you know, I know that you guys really enjoyed it. But I personally found it to be like a little bit repetitive, and that's kind of like why I held off on it for quite a while. But I always wanted to bring it back, but I was just like, how can I bring this back in a way that's gonna be you know, engaging for everybody, and then super duper fun, still like keep that level of participation, I guess. Wait, I gotta turn my phone volume off. I downloaded this app called TodayTix because it's like where you get like cheap Broadway tickets. Not that I've ever bought them from there before. I really want to see Little Shop of Horrors, but I'm waiting to save up a little bit more money first. Maybe after Off-Kai I might go see it. I don't know. Either way, I downloaded this app, and the logo is just an X, so every time I see it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I got like a Twitter notification, and I scroll down, I don't see Twitter, I just see like the tickets, and I'm like, oh man. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to I was trying to like set my phone up so I could look at my notes on my phone, but I'll just keep it there. If my eyes are closed, I'm looking at my phone, okay? I'm looking at my notes. You see the notes right here? That's what I'm referencing, okay? It's kind of both a vacation plan and a bucket list. Oh man, you're gonna have such a great summer. You have a lot planned for this summer. I had such a hard time thinking about the things that I want to do this summer on my report. We'll get straight into that. Yeah, this is the Boomer report. My summer plans. Boomer report for June. It should be for May 2025. Could I edit this real quick? Technically, this was supposed to be for last month, but I postponed it to give you guys a little bit of extra time to submit a report. I didn't even consider that. When do you guys consider the beginning of summer? Is it after Memorial Day? I kind of think like, yeah, like after Memorial Day, that's sort of like when summer hits. Because I would say June, you're well into summer. But definitely like end of May, May 31st, like that's summertime. I would say that's summertime. I wouldn't consider spring to be like late May. Okie dokie. Alright. What is this? And what's new? Alright, so the Boomer report is my monthly, I guess kind of a show? I guess? I don't know. I've kind of wanted to do something that was like a little bit more, I wouldn't say scripted. Not like, it's just not like there's a script or like things that I have to, but I guess a little bit more planned out. Not necessarily like a talk show, maybe a little bit like a radio show. I don't know. A public access TV. I don't know, but either way, this is my monthly show where we reflect on the past month together. You send in your report, I read them, blah 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 blah. We've done this all before. The only thing is, I've added a little bit different. Yeah, some of you guys might remember that this used to be the REPORT, reading, eating, playing, obsessed with, recommending, treating. But then I started calling it like Boomer Summit, and we stuck with Boomer Summit for a while, but like I don't know, I was thinking like maybe I'll just call it like a Boomer report because it makes more sense to like submit your report. Because before I was thinking, oh, Boomer Summit, it's like this the time where all the boomers come together and like talk to each other, like it's a community thing, you know. Boomer Summit is convening. This meeting is convened. No, this meeting is adjourned. I don't know. You know, the boomers are coming together. And, yeah, I thought maybe it'll just make more sense to call it a report, because not only is it a time where you're submitting your report, it's also a time where I'm giving you guys a report on all the happenings here on our channel. Yeah. Let's start off with my report so I could give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how this will kind of come together. Let me know, are you guys able to see this? Should I make it bigger? Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. My Boomer report by Boomi. Okay, so for my summer bucket list, honestly, I could do a top 3, but a top 5 is so difficult. I feel like mines are kind of vague. I don't know. Anyways, my summer bucket list, the first thing that I want to do is go to the museum. I only have been to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I did that like way before I got assigned to New York. I was visiting here with some of my other demon friends from my cult, and you know, we were like indulging in culture and stuff, and well, they were mostly here for the food, but I was like, I really want to go see the art museum, because I was like really into like I don't know, I've always been really into history, and then I went to like one other art museum that summer, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like they had a Da Vinci there. They had a Da Vinci at that art museum, and it was like right after the pandemic, so I was able to get like some real one-on-one close-up time with this painting, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. Like this guy was actually like, he wasn't just like painting this, like he actually poured love and like his heart into this, you know, like he wanted to make like some good art, and here I am like how many hundreds of years later just being face to face with it. That's insane. Wait, I think I have Discord open somewhere. Let me close it. Where is it? insane. That's so cool. So I went to the Met, and that's really the only museum that I've ever been to. I've been assigned to New York, like literally, I think 3 years ago almost at this point. And I haven't been to any of the other museums. I did watch Night at the Museum last year, thinking that, oh, this is I'm finally gonna go to the Night at the Museum, but I never made it happen. So that's the first thing on my summer bucket list. I want to go to a museum. I know my doodle is just me looking at an art piece, and I'm like, nice. I don't know. There's so many that I want to go to too. I want to go to the what's Natural History Museum. I think that's the Night at the Museum one. And I want to go to the Tenement Museum, so you get to see like how people lived in the apartments 100 years ago. And then I want to go to the Transit Museum, so I could learn more about the trains and then ride the old subway cars. And then I want to go to the Modern Art Museum, because to be honest, I don't think I know a lot about modern art, and I want to see if anything like sticks out to me and makes me feel something. And I think that's really all that I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, I also want to go to the Museum of the City of New York. I don't know. They have like a whole museum that's about the city too. I want to see that as well. I want to learn about like the Revolutionary War around here, and like learn about like the colonial era for the city, because I think like when you're in New York City and you're just walking around and you see everything that's so built up, you don't really consider like, you know, this is like a colony back in the day. A revolution happened here. I don't know. So I'm excited to learn more. That's a long-winded part for the first thing on my bucket list. Everything else should be a lot shorter, because I had a hard time thinking about this. The second thing I want to do is doing something that I'm scared of. I want to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. I feel like I take like small steps out of my comfort zone and then I retreat back in. I couldn't really think specifically of what exactly I wanted to do, and I think that this is wait. The crop is bothering me. And I think this is because wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I couldn't think of what I wanted to do specifically. Like, what specifically am I scared of? And I didn't want to like commit to anything either, because I was just like, well, what if I'm still scared of it when it actually comes time to do it and I don't want to do it? So that's why I just put a very general do something that I'm scared of. Number 3, I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach. That's like the perfect summer thing to do. I don't think I've been to the beach in a very, very, very long time, which is funny, because I was born on an island. I'm an island girl. So I want to go to the beach. Well, actually, I mean, I have gone to the beach when I went to Okinawa like last year, but I mean, I don't know. Does that count? I mean, so I was on vacation. I mean, I guess that does count. People do go on vacation and go to the beach. I'm like really used to living near the oceans, and you know, just going to the beach is like a recreational thing versus like a vacation thing. And then yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I do want to go to the beach though, and I think the beach that I'm gonna go to, I think I want to go to Coney Island. I heard that that's like the one thing that everybody has to do when they live here, and yeah, that's really all I can think of. Hove Beach from GTA 4. I don't know, was Coney Island still called Coney Island in GTA 4? I don't know, but I definitely want to go. I heard that it's like really like ratchet. Yeah, but I guess we'll see. Also, I realized that the chat isn't updating on OBS. I saw it move here, but I didn't see it. I don't see it moving on my screen. So let me go ahead and make that smaller so I can read what you guys are saying. Let's see. I've only gone to a museum twice. Oh, museums are my favorite place. I could spend, even though I've only been to the Met, I've been there like 3-4 times. And if you have like a like a bill or something. Like if you have a friend that lives in New York City, I think they could get free admission. I don't know if it's just the Met, but if they have like an ID card or like a bill that has their name and address on it, you're able to get free admission for like up to 4 people. So yeah. That's a hack. I think the regular ticket's like $20. I don't know, but let me tell you, me and my friend, when we were there for vacation, we only went, like, we only expected to go for a few hours. We were there, or actually not a few, maybe like an hour or two, right? So we could meet up with our friends after. I think we were there for like 4, 5, 6 hours. I could spend a weekend there, you know, like 9 to 5, maybe open till close. I don't know if they're open 9 to 5. Maybe they're open later than that on the weekends. I could spend a whole weekend there and still feel like, oh my god, there's so much more to see. Maybe I should do like a tour of it. I don't know, or like a video. I wonder if we could record in there. I don't know. It's like one of my favorite places in the world because I love history, and you get so much like different history from all different cultures. You get different kinds of like history, like fashion history, like painting, instruments, decoration, and like woodwork. It's so fascinating to me. And yeah, you really learn a lot over there. When I was there last time, that was a couple years ago, but they had an exhibit on the Tudors, so I got to see like you know that picture of Henry the Seventh, Henry the Eighth, the one who killed all his wives. I feel like I should know this as somebody self-proclaimed history fanatic. Either way, the guy who killed all his wives, they had like the painting of him, and I was like, wow, that's so crazy. Like, you know, like I'm sure he laid his own eyes on that painting, right? Like he was literally posing for it. And the fact that like you can feel connected in that way, that like, oh, who else has laid their eyes on this painting like over the years, big or small? And they also had Queen Elizabeth the First. She had like a what is it, like a gift registry for New Year's Day. So I think like all of like the gifts that she was gonna hand out to people on New Year's, it was a long list too. It was like at least like a yard long, like at least like 3 feet long. It was crazy. And her handwriting was there, and I don't know. It's just really crazy to think like not only has all this stuff survived, but like just being in the same room with it. I don't know. It just really like makes the past feels so much more tangible and real, and I think that's so, I don't know, it gets my heart racing. Oh, here we go, chat updated, now I can read it better. Okay. Hi Boomy, hope you're doing well today. Starsky, thank you so much, you're doing excellent. You know, let me speed through my report so that way we can get to everybody else's reports. I don't want to spend all stream talking about myself. That's what I always do. It's times for you guys. I always get sunburned whenever I go to the beach. No. Thankfully, I have, I don't know. I never like wore too much sunscreen I don't think I've ever worn sunscreen as a kid. I was like, definitely a full believer. Oh, I'm black. I'm half black. I don't need to wear sunscreen. I was playing outside like crazy because this is when we were assigned to Hawaii. So I was there for like, I don't know, 6 years of playing outside nonstop in that tropical sun. I had a very nice caramel color. And then as soon as we left the island and to go back to Osiris, finish up our schooling and stuff, oh my gosh, dude, I became so pale. I don't know how to bring that tan back. I never realized how pale I was until I looked back at the pictures, and I'm like, whoa, like I was so, I don't know, I look like a nice baked potato, and now look at me, I look like I have jaundice or something. Okay, anyways, yeah, so the third thing is I want to do a beach day. Oops, I moved that. I want to do a beach day. After that, I want to finish a game. I want to finish a game. This was kind of a freebie. I feel like we will finish a game this summer. What game it may be, we can talk about it at the end of stream. I do want to source some ideas for what exactly we should play this summer. And last but not least, I want to get a new PC. Oh my gosh, I've been like playing my games and stuff, and yeah, dude, even Sims is like. Then again, I do have a lot of DLC on my Sims, but it's like I can't really play the Sims anymore. I can't really play like a lot of the games that I want to play because my computer is just like not up to par at this point. I thought it was still doing good, but maybe I just haven't been treating it well and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I could look into just upgrading it, but I feel like, you know, by this time it's probably time to upgrade the PC, like as a whole. I thought it was just my graphics card. I have a 1660 Super, and you know, it did the trick. I got this computer like 4 years ago at this point, and it was doing the job for a while, and but now I don't know. I feel like it's just everything's very slow to load in. When I was playing Baldur's Gate earlier this year on my own time, when I was playing with my friends, literally, like, I had to be like, wait guys, stop, my walls are still loading. And I was holding us back like 2 minutes, and then I told them the other day, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new PC and maybe we could play Baldur's Gate again. And they're like, yeah, I'm sure that's gonna cut our playtime down by half. No. So I think it might be a good investment to make, and honestly, I really do want to play Red Dead 2. I really want to play it. Every time I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh, what kind of game do I want to play? It's always the first thing that comes to mind is Red Dead 2, but I don't know, it keeps stuttering every time I open it with my computer. Like the graphics is just not, it's just not there. So by the end of the summer, hopefully I'll have enough saved up. I have been looking at some. I don't know how much I want to spend though. But I'm gonna tell myself it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be so worth it. And I have cash back on my credit card, so maybe there'll be like another extra discount. I don't know. But I did see some kind of on sale at Micro Center. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'm gonna set a date. Let's see, August 31st. So then by September 1st, we can do something like really, really special. Maybe we can finally play Red Dead again. Whenever I get close to finishing a game, I just never do. That's kind of me with like TV shows. I haven't finished watching Daredevil, and I also haven't finished watching, what else was I watching? Daredevil. I don't know. I had another show. Oh, Invincible. Because I was watching both of those on the airplane to Japan and back. But I don't know. Just when it came to the last episode, I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to finish the show yet. I feel like it's a little lonely, you know, after you finish it and just like, wow, what do I fill my life with next? It does feel kind of good to be like edging the ending, but then I also feel like I'm kind of like robbing myself of like having a very satisfying feel when it comes to the ending because I'm not as emotionally invested. RDR2 stream soon, hopefully at the end of this year. I'm either thinking like maybe I'll get a new PC, or maybe because I do have to get, I don't know, I want to get a PS5 for GTA 6, but I could also just borrow one from my dad. My dad got my mom a PS5, so that way they could play Ghost Recon together. And I'm like, oh, dude, she doesn't even game that. When can I get one? For Christmas or something, come on. But since my mom doesn't game on it, maybe I could just borrow it for when I play GTA 6 and I give it back. That's my hope. Anyways, let's get a move on. A prediction of my summer mood. I don't know if it's as much of a prediction or if it's just me being informed of how hot and humid the summers here were last year. Oh my god. It feels like you're swimming sometimes. You just feel the moisture in the air. It's so hot and humid in New York. I had no idea that it was this humid. But yeah, this is that's my prediction. It's just that I'm just gonna be sweating the entire time. Hopefully I will not be stinky. And then here's our little bonus checklist. On the bonus checklist we put down touch grass, watch Boomi summer stream, eat something yummy, and I will yell blank at least once. I was supposed to fill in blank, but then I forgot by the time that I shared this. So I wrote down here, why are these uneven? Good quality control, Boomer. Even the checklist, like the checks aren't even too. So that'll be fixed for the next report. Well, yeah, that's my Boomer report. This is my summer bucket list. This summer I'll be sweating and then hopefully getting a new PC and trying lots of new things. Let's go ahead and get to the next part. Sorry, my roommate has nasal drip. Okay, analytics. Analytics. Wait, maybe I should move the whiteboard a little bit closer to me. Ah! No, come back! Come back! Wait. Move it a little bit closer. A little bit closer to me. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should move too. Oh jeez. Okay, alright, here. Let me... Is this better? Okay, this is a lot better. Alright. Even though I'm on the edge. Okay, here we go. Alright, analytics! I thought maybe it would be fun to see what our like tops were for the month. I don't know if that's the right phrasing. Yeah, let's hear analytics. Our top streams for this month are... That's the best I got for a drum roll. Ba-ba-da-ba! Can you see this? It was like a really small thing to take a screenshot of, so it's pretty crunchy. But... Our top streams for this month. Starting from the bottom, now we're doing with 200 views in the last 28 days. Oblivion! But I'm pledging the Dark Brotherhood. That one was number 5 top. And then in 4, 3, and 2, it's all of the Work With Me streams. Oh, the Work With Me streams. Is it time for me to become a boomer? I'm a new viewer, so I missed all of them. Well, lucky for you, I stream on YouTube, so there's plenty of VODs to catch up on. I don't know how you guys can see the clips. I don't know if there's like a clips page. I try to like add like the community clips in there, but I don't know. That's like another way to watch VODs too. If you don't want to like skim through the whole thing, you can just find the clips. I mean, to be honest, I don't really clips like too much. So maybe it might be a little sporadic, but find a clip, find that funny moment, and then just watch like around that funny moment, and then you can like poke around. I think that's how I would do it if I had a lot of VODs to catch up on. I'm a very lazy streamer. Streamer, no, viewer. Well, it's both. I'm a lazy person. Okay. Yeah. So you guys really enjoyed the working together. Honestly, I really like it too. It definitely feels like nice to have that little standard time where I get to work on something alongside you guys, and it's just really chill and like not necessarily like low energy, but you know, just like something like more chill. Yeah. I really do enjoy that. So I'm really glad to see that these are doing really well. That really makes me happy. After that is at number 1. At number 1 we have Oblivion, but my sword is OP, so I'm actually having fun. The Oblivion streams did so well, and I think it really helped that we had the remaster come out. Unfortunately, because of my PC, I also couldn't play that one, but hopefully one day we can go back to it. Yeah, it does make me feel a little bit like, you know, aw, that Oblivion did so well, but we're kind of moving past that this month. So I need your guys' help to figure out like what kind of game we should play next. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun playing Oblivion, but I don't know. I just felt like it was a sort of running out of steam for me personally. I think maybe if I got invested in like another mission, but I was just like, yeah, Dark Brotherhood, that's a good place to put a pin in it for now. Sorry, Oblivion fans, but we'll come back to it soon, maybe. Alright, after that, did you know that blank % of you guys aren't subscribed? Do we have any guesses in the chat? Do you have any guesses for how many percentage is not subscribed to the channel for the viewers? This is in the last 28 days. I'm always top? No. I'm bottom. Do we have any guesses in the chat? How many % of you guys how many % of viewers do you think is not subscribed to the channel? I think we have a pretty solid percentage. I don't know what the average is, but when you're watching like the YouTubers who do say this thing, usually they say like a pretty high number. They're like, did you know that like 70% of you guys aren't subscribed? I think ours is a lot lower than that. That'll be the hint. Alright, taking guesses in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You have a 50%. 1. Can you even see that? It's so small. Can you see that? I can't see it on the screen. I can see it in the presentation. I can't see it on the screen. Let's make this bigger. I was thinking, like, is the size okay? It's okay. Size don't matter. Haha. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The percent subscribed is 64.4. Watch time from subscribers. 64.4% of you guys are subscribed. 35.6% is not subscribed, which I think is, I mean, honestly, I think that's a pretty solid number. That's like, what, a third? 2/3 of people who watch the content are subscribed to the channel, and 1/3 is not. It's pretty cool. I really like that. I mean, it'd be cooler if we could, like, you know, make it like a lot of people who are not subscribed. But then again, I think there's two ways to think about this, right? You're subscribed, and that means you're returning to the content regularly. You're not subscribed, or, you know, you're returning to the content regularly, or you see the content and then you subscribe. But another way to think about it is that maybe we're not reaching anybody outside of the subscription base. Is this a good or bad thing? Wait a second. Either way, I'm pretty happy with this ratio. Let's compare it to next month. And then we can decide if this is a good or bad thing. I'm subscribed. Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah, you are. You know, how about a round of applause in the paparazzi for all of our subs in the chat? You guys are so famous. Oh my god. Puck, good morning, good morning. We're in the analytics section of our Boomer reports. Then after, we're gonna go over the community reports. Let's keep going. Da-da-da! The gender ratio! Ooh! This one's my favorite to look at. I honestly look at this one maybe a little bit more often than I should. Because it's always fun to see. Do I got bitches? Guys, do you think Boomy got bitches? Yes or no in the chat? Ladies! Where you at? Let's see if they're here. Let me see a yes or no in the chat if you think that I have female viewers. I feel like the fact that I even have to ask that question is sort of like, But that's like normal for VTubers, right? To like not, I don't know, to have like a majority male fan base. I don't know. All right, here, let's go ahead and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So some right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it should hopefully be at least over 1%, right? 70-30? Oh, that would be so nice. All right, let's take a look. Oh. You even see this? I feel like I'm just gonna have to make everything like really big. Ratioed femoids. This is a male only, boys only club. Okay. I feel like sometimes you'll hover like around like 3% female, but it's usually between 0 and like 3%. Any ladies in the chat? Tell me I'm not alone. Right? Where are my corpo mates, right? Maybe they didn't, maybe they weren't in the cutoff for the last 28 days, or maybe it's like so under like 1% it counts as a 0. I don't know. I'll become a femboy for you, Boomy. Yeah, just make sure you change your account settings, your gender and your account settings, okay? So that way it'll count towards the female female vote. I'm a sausage platter. No. Honestly, when I was growing up, I think it's because I was like pretty close to my brother growing up, and like also really shy myself. But I've always felt I don't want to sound like not like other girls, but to be honest, I did grow up like, oh, I'm not like other girls. Like I was in the log growing up. But I think because I grew up really closely with my brother, I've definitely felt like talking to guys was a little bit less intimidating. But I think it was also because I just never expected guys to like want anything from me. Now that I'm older, it's a little bit more of a mixed bag. But I mean, I don't mind this. I think men are approachable. I'm scared of women. Because I want to be them. I'll end all my sentences with desu. They'll trick them. You're just gonna cement yourself further as like a weeaboo. Alright, what's next on our analytics list?
You've got mail.
We've got mail? No, that's too soon. It said that too soon. Oh, it's because I added extra. Give me a second. Just give me a second. The sound did not travel with it didn't travel with the appropriate slides. Okay, alright, now we're back. The age split. Let's see the generational gaps we have here. Are we done with Boomer reports? No, this is the Boomer reports, the community reports are gonna come in right after this. So we start off with my report, and then analytics, and then community reports, just in case if you know, people who want to see their report aren't here in the beginning of stream. They have a little bit of time to come in. Okay, here is our age split. 0% for 13 to 17 years old. 18 to 24 years old is 15%. And then 25 to 34, 82. It seems like we have like a pretty core like audience demographic. 25 to 34 years old. You guys are boomers. You guys are millennials. That's so much worse. Millennials and like zillennials. Ew, that's so cringe. And then the 2.7%, we have 35 to 44. That would be like what, millennials and Xers, right? Gen Xers, you guys are cool. You guys are chill. That's our age split. I'm curious to see how this is going to change next month. The current Weeaboom count. Ooh, if you didn't know, our Weeaboom is, sorry, wait, my nose.
Derek X subscribed to the channel.
Derek, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You're a weeaboo. Wait, sorry. Welcome to Boomers. You're a boomer. Welcome to Boomer Summit. All right, I'm still getting the names sorted out in my head. All right, I feel like I got something in my nose. Let me drink water. Okay, there we go. There we go. I had a little bit of a sniffle, and it was like, yeah, a little uncomfortable. Okay, I feel better. Degradation for free. For free. It seems like, I feel like YouTube is gonna start doing like channel reward redeems. I think that's what they're gearing up towards. Should we get a degradation redeem? Let's go. Okay, right, okay, yeah. So Weeabooms is the term that we're going to be using for our members community. So if you have a membership on the channel, you are a Weeaboom. Ha! Get wrecked, loser. And if you are just a subscriber to this channel, you're part of Boomer Summit. Also get wrecked, loser. Just kidding, don't upsub, please. Please, don't upsub because I said that. Alright, let's take a look at our current Weeaboom count. How many Weeabooms do we have for the month of May? 14 total members! I think that's a pretty... It was up 100% from, I guess, before? I don't know what that quite means. But I think that's a pretty healthy Weeaboom count. I mean, honestly, 14 members, that's the amount of people that we have here in the chat. That's pretty good, I would say so myself. So let's get a nice little shout out for the people who are supporting the channel with their hard-earned money. Thank you. You really didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. No, more than I appreciate it, Lucid appreciates it. Because honestly, I'm quite bad at asking you to spend money on me. I'm too broke to get memberships? No worries at all. No worries at all. Because you know how else you can support the channel? You can support the channel by subscribing, liking, commenting, watching, and just sharing this with your friends. That's honestly the most that I can ask for. Lucid asked for the money. Can I say that? Can I say that? We still need to run the company at the end of the day. But all that I ask for is that you guys... Should I have said that? It's okay for me to say that, right? You guys support the channel. You can support it in any way that you want. As long as you engage with the content, share it with your friends. That honestly, it means the world. And then who knows? Maybe with more engagement, algorithm picks it up, and then we'll be able to find some rich dude who could buy memberships for everybody. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, alright, next up, da 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 da.
You've got mail.
We got mail. Now it's time for our Boomer reports, the community reports. May the algorithm bless you, right? May I be blessed by the algorithm gods. Dorime, bam 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 da 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 dorime. Maybe we should do an algorithm prayer before every stream. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up Hill E's Boomer report. Hopefully not someone buying membership under a different currency for a discount. That's true. That is also true. But I mean, honestly, I'm happy. I'd be happy just to get any kind of membership set. Wait. I gotta download this one. I thought I downloaded it already. I thought I was prepared. I think I have every other one downloaded but this one. Sorry, Hill. Sorry. I'm getting it. I'm getting it right now. It's coming. That's what he said. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Scanning for viruses. There we go. Okay, alright. Oh, here it is. Okay. I was like, where did it go? Where is he? You use a VPN for that? Wait, can you really use a VPN and just get stuff at a discount? Bro. Did you just hack membership clout? Alright, here's Hill's Boomer report. On their summer bucket list, number 1, make a guitar pedal board. Oh, I didn't even know you could make those. To be honest, I don't even think I know what a pedal board does on a guitar. I'm assuming because I remember in I took piano class for 2 weeks, but then I got embarrassed because it was one from a solo lesson and being in a class with like 2 other girls and they were really good, and I told my mom to tell them that I broke my leg and I can't come to class anymore. But in those 2 piano lessons, I guess it was more like 4 piano lessons that I took, I did learn about the pedals on the piano, and I'm assuming it does the similar stuff for a guitar, like maybe it makes it sound cooler. Let me know in the comments of the VOD what's a guitar pedal board does. How difficult is it to make? It seems hard. Number 2 is get ear piercings. Oh, that's so cool. Are you gonna get one on both ears or one on one ear? Are you gonna get like, I kind of want to get cartilage piercing, but I got really lucky. Okay, actually I have cartilage piercing on this form, but on a different form I don't have cartilage piercing. I think my mom had some. I don't know, like it seems really cool. Like I see like earrings where I'm like, oh, that would look so sick if you had cartilage piercing. But I don't know, I got my ears pierced when I was a baby, so it's like, I don't know, what if it does hurt? What if it is scary? And like, I don't know, I'm happy with like the earrings that I have now. Anyways, I hope that your ear piercings are gonna be so rad and so cool. I think that earrings is a very underrated accessory. Like everybody, I think, does like, you know, like earrings, when you're thinking about piercings, they're like number 1, you know, they're like the cream of the crop of piercings. But I feel like nobody really gives it the credit of like, oh, you know, like earrings, they can really like help like elevate like your look. Yeah, and give earrings the credit that they deserve. I hope you're gonna have a whole lot of fun opening up the world of ear piercings. Yeah. I hope you're able to do that this summer. Ooh, test streaming. Complete PC. Good luck with that. Maybe you could tell me what kind of things I should be looking for in my new PC. Because I'm only looking for like components that came out recently, so that way my PC can last a long time before I have to get a new one. Because I think I honestly, I don't think that I'm capable of like maintaining like build a PC on my own. I think I'm the kind of person that has to like replace it every few years. I don't think I have any maintenance skills in this kind of stuff. Let's see. Number 4, Summer Slow Jam Game Jams. Ooh, is this like a musical like event? Are you gonna be like listening to music? Sounds really fun. I you know, maybe I should try and go to like, maybe I should put that on my bucket list. Trying to go to like a a small live concert. I love seeing the buskers on the trains, and just like sometimes you get like the mariachi bands come on the trains too, and they'll be doing like a little bit of a serenade. I don't know. I really love. Maybe some people find it annoying. Maybe I'm still in like a rose-colored glasses phase of living in the Big Apple, but I think it's really, I don't know, charming to see people showcase their talent, because I think it takes a lot of guts to do that in front of strangers, even if you're doing it for money to make a little extra cash. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but either way, I respect it. And number 5, Final Fantasy MTG set. MTG? Magic the Gathering? Is that it? Do they really have that? Like a collab? Get certain cards? Wait, is that for reals? For realsies? I think I did see something about Final Fantasy collab something, but I don't know if I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. That's really cool though. I hope you have a really good bucket list. I hope that you're able to get all your stuff done. I want to check in at the end of summer, and compare like what is the stuff that we did this summer to the summer bucket list. So please look forward to that, and please hold yourself accountable to your summer bucket list. I mean, you know, as seriously as you want to take it, but yeah, if you want to like really try and knock some of this stuff out, you get an opportunity at the end of the summer to show off that you did accomplish stuff on your bucket list. I know absolutely nothing about music, total newbie. Honestly, samesies. But I do wanna learn more about music. I think it's like really cool to see people who, I don't know, I think music is like a really cool skill. My summer mood, oh my gosh, wait, our pictures are kind of like aligned. Me being hot in both of them, sweating like crazy in both of them. Look, my waist is wasted. Okay, purr. Koyu, welcome. Am I a demon? Yes, I am. That doesn't scare you, right? How about we do an intro for our new viewers, huh? Thank you so much, Hill, for submitting your Boomer report. I really appreciate it, and you did make it in time for the last deadline. I'm sorry if I rushed you and I scared you for it. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for submitting it in either way. Thank you. Alright, let's put that away for a second. Alright, okay. Yes, I am a demon. Alright, I admit it. I'm just kidding. Let's see, full-time researcher for today. Part-time VTuber. I'm Lucid Multimedia's sweetest devil, Mamana Boomi DESU. It's nice to meet you guys. I do variety this stream. And old game, because PC old. Alright, let's check out our next report from Dennis! Doing Dennis, your report is next. I'm so excited to see what you got. Let's see, where is it? Maybe I should make the name thing big. Oh wait, I'm trying to read off the worksheet when I could just be reading like the title. Duh. The title of the document. Duh, Boomy. I was like, I can't read the names. I can't read shit. Alright, Dennis's report. Oh, look at this. Are you gonna be doing some mechanic stuff this summer? Let's see. Number 1, you're gonna tune up your bike. Your brakes are shot. Ooh, biking. You know, I haven't rode a bike since the 5th grade. I see like the city bikes everywhere, and I'm just like, wow, that looks like such a nice way to get around town. But I'm scared because you gotta ride on the bike lane, and I haven't rode a bike since the 5th grade. I need a safe space to ride a bike. Maybe I should go to the park and practice. I don't know. I'm sorry your brake got shot though. I hope that It didn't happen while you were riding. I hope like nothing scary happened while you were riding. But tuning up your bike, giving it that little TLC, that tender love and care. I hope you up your relationship level with your bike and give it lots of kisses. And I guess my roommate has allergies today too. They have a nasal drip. I'm sorry if you hear the blowing of the nose in the background. But just riding without brakes? That's crazy. That sounds so scary. Wait, is it like the hand brakes? And you just use your foot to slow down? Because on the bikes that I rode growing up, you could, what was it? You like turn your pedals back? Was that how I did it? And you could brake? But like you have like the nicer bikes where you have the things on the handlebars, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even think I got to the handlebar brakes on my bike. I did used to ride my bike a lot, like when I was a kid. Like I would ride it to go to my friend's house and stuff. But I don't know. One time, my dad and my brother and my dad was like, "Oh, let's go on a bike ride," and we were biking. I don't know, for like an hour or something. And he was still wanted a bike, and I was like, "Nuh-uh, I'm gonna go home." Like we biked like far out of our neighborhood, down towards like the beach. And I was like, "I'm going home after this." They're gonna go to a different neighborhood. I'm like, "No, I'm going home. No, thank you." And I haven't. That was actually the last time that I rode that bike. Boom, 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 want Boomy in my room. Why? We're in your room for what? We're just gonna sit on the bed and chat, right? You can use your feet to slide down to slow gradually. Oh yeah. Like when you're yeah, that seems scary. Seems scary. I remember one time I was riding my scooter barefoot. It's completely unrelated, but I was riding my scooter barefoot, like the Razor scooters. And why was I barefoot either way? I don't know. This sounds so unlike me. But I was riding it barefoot and I braked it, right? Because, you know, on the Razor scooter, you have that little metal thing that's going to slow down the wheel. Dude, that thing got so hot, like so fast. Like ooh, my foot's tingling. The sole of my foot's tingling. Pro tip, don't ride a scooter barefoot. Shoes on wheels and natural brake. That's kind of like, yeah, that's like the Razor scooter. Just make sure you have like some real shoes on, not nature shoes, some real shoes. I was like, I don't even think that I was able to stop the scooter all the way. Oh my, what? Really? So I guess it was just like heat from the friction then, right? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this should be more common knowledge. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that it gets so hot. For Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, I have a lot of old Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that I'm trying to get rid of. Alright, before I get more distracted. Number 2, practice Shibari basics. Shibari basics. What's that? I'm gonna Google it too, because I gotta know now. Shibari meaning. Shibari. Oh, tying. Wait, shibari? Whoa, Japanese bondage. Oh, okay. Ooh, spicy. I thought it was tying shoes. Or maybe I mean, I guess it is kind of tying rope. I didn't know this was a thing. Whoa! If you look up Wikipedia, they have a picture there. Oh, okay. Alright, I see you. in the article, they have let's see. For models or participants to be fully naked, and the art form regularly incorporates aspects of BDSM, such as erotic humiliation. There's a whole Wikipedia article on erotic humiliation. Whoa! I've never been on this site of Wikipedia before. Wow, the pictures are wow. Oh, pure, I'm a demon. Like I know these things, okay? I was just pretending I don't know for the content. Duh. Okay, alright, I see you. Ooh, I hope you have a lot of fun doing that. That looks interesting. In the picture they had, it looked like the girl was like hanging from like a rope upside down, and she looked like she was like you know, like a Thanksgiving ham, how they have like the rope on it, and like you have like the skin that's kind of like poking out in between. That's what it looked like. And then she was like, her mouth was stuffed with like a fabric, like they put a sock in her mouth, put a sock in it. Yeah. Anyways. I'm not at suspensions yet. Oh, so that is... Ooh. So that... Imagine what that must be feeling like. Just, like, hanging upside down. Like, I would feel like I'm at the butcher's, you know? Like, just like a pig. I don't know. Maybe that might be fun. I can see the appeal. I don't know if it'd be for me. I can see the appeal, though. Just hanging like a pig, helpless, at the butcher shop, waiting for the butcher to do something to you. Okay, alright, I see you. Number 3, surf. Surf's up. I hope you have a lot of fun surfing. I hope you catch some rad waves. It looks like you're... Are you falling? In the doodle? I hope that it's... You're falling in the doodle. I hope that doesn't happen. Well, I guess it's inevitable, right? But I hope if you get a crash out, it's like an epic crash out, some epic waves, bro. Radical, Hing Ten, Shaka. Totally wiping out. Yeah, that sounds like so much fun. After that, you have cosplay work. Are you gonna be cosplaying at any conventions this summer? Ooh, you have any cosplays that you're looking forward to doing? And last but not least, epoxy print. What's epoxy print? I mean, I know, but you know, you gotta, you know, share that with the class, just in case they don't know, because I totally know. Probably building another VTuber cosplay. Ooh. You gonna keep it a secret for the rest of us? That's okay if you do want to keep it a secret. Keep it a surprise. Imagine surfing with the maid outfit. Oh my god, wouldn't that be cool? Do you think they have that? Like costume swimsuits? 3D printing, but the one where it rises from a lake of glue. They have stuff like that. I've seen like the 3D printing where they do... How does it even work? It just materializes inside the cage. You know what I mean? It looks like, I don't know if it's like a laser or something, but they got the zzz, and you just got something materializing inside the cage. I've seen that one. 3D printing sounds so useful. Oh my gosh. I was talking to like a coworker about that the other day. I was just like, because they made, they custom made coffee, like a coffee pod or like a coffee bean chute for our coffee maker, because we were, you know, running through our coffee like really fast. We have 2 really nice coffee makers, and the coffee was just, you know, we're just blazing through it. So they made a custom coffee bean chute, and I was like, that's so crazy, because you could just make anything you want. Why even buy stuff again? I mean, unless you just don't want like plastic, that makes sense. But like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I want to see a sexy Boomi cosplay. I think we've had like 1 or 2 sexy Boomi fan art. I think if you look at our fan art tag, Mamana Art, which is just Mamana and RT. Dude, no, I'm like, Mamar Nart sounds like a disease, man. It sounds like I don't know, like some kind of infection. I don't like. But we're sticking with it because I don't know anything else to put, and we've been using that for like 3-4 years now. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I think there might be some cosplay. I don't know, something up your alley in there. Fan art up your alley. Probably Rara from V4 and an indie named Nelly and Grits. Oh, that's so exciting! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see it! Please feel free to share pictures in the Discord if you're comfortable with doing that. Exclamation mark Discord. By the way, if you're not in our Discord, come join our Discord because you get to hang out with not just me, but all the other Lucid talents. I'm very like much a lurker brained, but I pop in. I pop in. Call me popcorn with how I pop in. Okay. That one is probably Filament's print thing where there's a line of plastic. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Yeah, with the spool. Ooh, isn't that crazy that they could do that kind of stuff now? The future is now. Okay, let's keep going. Summer mood. Let's see. Hot and injured? Question mark? What's the band-aid for? What's the band-aid for? I hope you're not planning on getting hurt this summer. The bonus checklist. You'll touch grass and watch Boomi's summer stream. I have to fix this checklist. I didn't realize until I was filling out the Boomer report that the check boxes aren't aligned, and I know that made it really confusing, so... But thank you for checking off the 2 most important things on the list. Dirt and probably going to get hurt with all the activities. Oh man, you're so adventurous and so brave. I feel like I avoid things where I would even like scrape my knee. I'm so like sheltered now. I feel like as a kid I was climbing trees and stuff, but I don't know. I wish that I still had that sense of adventure left in me. I'm very like... Is homebody the word? I don't know. I do like going outside. I'm safe. I'm very safe. I hope you have a lot of fun this summer. Your summer bucket list makes it sound like you're gonna have a blast. I'm very excited to see how everybody's summer ends up shaping when we check back in at the end of the season. Alright, our next mail is from J4. J4! Wait, let's give a round of applause for Dennis as well for submitting your Boomer report. Thank you so much! Alright, J4's report. Da-ba-da-da! On their summer bucket list, they have finished my 3DS Pokemon games. Oh, yes. You know, I wanted a 3DS so bad. You know, I also wanted to play modern Pokemon so bad. Maybe I should find a 3DS so I can play modern Pokemon. I mean, I guess maybe not so modern. I don't know. I know the Switch 2 came out to like a lot of hype. I personally have no interest in Nintendo's console games. Sorry, maybe controversial opinion, but I just don't play Nintendo games enough to like justify a console. But I did really like you know, having the handhelds, like a Game Boy, having the DS, like that was the shit, you know. You would have your DS and you would have like your console at home. I feel like that was like the ideal well-rounded childhood, but you know, they fully like pivoted to just going like straight console with the Switch, and like sure, it's portable and stuff, but it's like I'm not bringing that around. It's big. For like the longest time, like maybe up until like high school, having my DS in my purse was the thing. It was the thing, right? I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the Switch is just way too big. It's smaller than I've seen people carrying it on the subway train. And like it is like handheld and stuff, but I really liked like playing the DS is like it's like the size of your smartphone, you know? I mean, I guess I do get a similar experience because I have the Galaxy Note, and I get like a similar experience when I'm playing games. If and when I do play games. I don't really play a lot of mobile games, but you know, it does kind of feel like a DS. I don't know, I just need something like way more compact. Anyways, sorry, that was my little rant-ish. Because I want to play the new Pokemon game, because I'm like, what? You can like, it's like not top down, you know? I don't think I've played Pokemon since Soul Silver. That was the last one that I played. And then they started going into like the 3D and stuff. I was like, what? That's crazy. I heard, I don't know if it's true, or was it you guys that said this? That they were gonna change like the Pokemon, and maybe I heard it from a friend that they're changing like a Pokemon like gameplay to be more like Power World or something. So it's like not. No, I don't know. Was this a dream? Did I dream this? Either way, I was thinking like that's changing the core of Pokemon. You can make a Pokemon spin-off, but I don't think it could like change. I feel like that's Pokemon having the turn-based gameplay. Anyways, lots of thoughts on this one. I hope you have a really good time finishing your 3DS Pokemon games. Which one are you playing? Let me know if you're happen to watch the VOD. Isn't that what all Boomer reports are for? Talking points? I feel like, I don't know, that I'm going a little bit off script though, am I?
Zidian Dragmore subscribe to the channel.
Zidian Dragmore, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel! Welcome to Boomer Summit! So nice to have you here. Also, is it just me or does the alert sound really quiet? Maybe I'll have to turn that up. Probably after. Let's see. Next thing is to find a shop that sells masa, a special Mexican corn flour. Ooh, I hope that you're able to find something like that. I think it's always really nice to find a grocery store that sells the food that you're looking for. I mean, obviously, but you know, like what I was gonna say was like, you know, for me, it's nice to be able to eat Japanese food at home and be able to cook it and stuff. Yeah, so moving to a place where I have easy access to those things like really meant a lot to me. And honestly, like anytime that I go back to Japan, I feel that I have less of an urge to buy things over there because it's like, oh, sure, it's like more convenient and it's cheaper to buy things from there, but I can also get it back at home, you know? I think it's really nice to have that. So I feel very grateful for that. Subscribe, fellas. Thanks, Eyesore. Yes, subscribe. Papa Whiskas, hello. Good. It's afternoon now. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. And then MAK Dynasty. Sorry, I had to like think like did I say that right? Did I say the letters in the right order? Long time no see. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far too. We're going over our community reports. What is every boomer up to this summer? Let's find out what's on their bucket list. We're on our third one from J4. As long as it comes from your mouth, it can never be off the Boomi Mamana script. You're right. Maybe I'm doing too hard on myself. Maybe I'm trying to be too professional. Read a book, literally any book. That's actually such a good thing to have on your bucket list, and maybe that's something that I should put on my bucket list too. I've been like sitting on the train, and if you guys didn't know, maybe I should have put this on my bucket list. If you guys didn't know, this month I'm trying to commit to not spending a lot of time scrolling on you know, trash apps. On social media and stuff. I've realized that I do waste a lot of time just, you know, relaxing, mindlessly scrolling on like Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, and like nothing a value is coming from it, you know? Like, yeah, like I'm relaxing and I'm chilling and I'm like learning something new, but yeah, doom scrolling. I mean, I guess, yeah, doom scrolling. I'm not really like looking for doom, but it does make me feel doomed by the end of a session. I look up from my phone, I'm like, oh my god, it's really been like an hour and a half. And it's like you come out of it and just thinking like, what did I gain? And like every once in a while, I feel like it's fine. But so to do it so often, as often as I felt like I was doing, I'm just like, man, another week has passed, and you know, my checklist is like probably only got 2 things done out of the 5 things I wanted to do. Like if I spent my time more productively, maybe I would feel a little bit better. So I moved all those apps away from my home screen and into a folder that's it has a thumb down image as the folder, and it's called jailed, and it has like a lot of like red X's, so that way every time I do open it, I will feel bad for opening it. But not gonna lie, you know, as hard as it is to get through, like once you're like hitting that muscle memory of like, oh, well, I gotta let me check Reddit or something, and you're hitting that muscle memory to get to that folder, it's just so easy to bring it up again. And like, you know, it's a little bit more inconvenient, and my hope is that by having it more inconvenient to access, that delay is going to make it like, you know, I have more time to think about what I'm doing and be like, no, you should stop. This is not what you want to do this summer. This is where I feel like a book can come in, because I'm sitting on the train, and I think that's where a lot of like my scrolling habits is like starting to creep back up. Like I think at home I'm a little bit more mindful because there's other things to distract me with, but on my commute to and from like the headquarters, it's like what am I gonna look at? What am I gonna look at? And like all the offline games suck ass because they're just riddled with ads. I don't even go to like the app store anymore. It's just, I don't know, it feels like a atrocious like pile, like a sea of crap that I have to waddle through in order to find like some sort of app of use. I think reading is a good habit to replace that with. What should I read? Like I've started a couple of books. I have like a Death Note like spin-off light novel. Was it the LABB murder case? Have you guys ever read that? I read that like in middle school, and honestly it was such a good book. Maybe I should read that. Maybe I should read that on the train. I just feel like my brain is so like not good at reading anymore. I used to love reading too. And you know what killed my joy of reading? Assigned reading over the summer. For English class. Oh my god, dude, that literally like killed my joy of reading. I was reading like quite often. I was in like a book reading club in elementary school. Like for like the top like book readers in our elementary school, you get like admission to a club and you get free ice cream, and then you also get a free field trip to like the award ceremony for like children's like literature, and like a lot of other kids from like other schools who are also in that club get to go. Yeah. I was like, I loved to read growing up, but dude, we had to read The Life of Pi one summer, and honestly, like I know people say it's a good book and that the movie was good. I have nothing but just like it's despicable. My hot summer, you know, I just remember like it's summer vacation, the sun is shining outside, it's a gorgeous day, but I have to be stuck inside reading a book about this kid who's stuck in the middle of the ocean and hallucinating like crazy because he's, you know, literally surviving. Like that's not, I don't want to spend my summer like that because I feel like I'm there with him. I do feel like I am abandoned, lost at sea. And it's like in the summer, like maybe in the winter I could probably handle it, right? Because it's cold and it's cold outside, and you're like in like this warm environment in the book. But like it just felt like too close. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And when the movie came out, I was like, oh come on, you gotta be kidding me, they're making a movie about this. apparently was good, but I have beef with that book. I'm trying to read Wicked for Reiya's concert. Oh, right, because Wicked is a book. Oh my god, that's so true. That's so true. Isn't it crazy? I remember Wicked being like the musical. But now that the movie has come out, I've completely forgotten the book. Like, I remember the musical being based off the book, but now that the movie has come out and has like entered like public like consciousness, I think of like, oh yeah, the movie is based off the musical. And you forget that the musical was based off the book, and that the book is based off of another movie. The Wizard of Oz cinematic universe goes crazy. Alright, next up on J4's bucket list is to practice drawing. Oh, that's a good one. You know, I want to draw a little bit more this summer too. I read somewhere that you practice drawing the same character over and over again, and it would help a little bit. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doodling Boomi on like all of like my work reports and stuff. Well, not like stuff that I have to, I guess my work notes, like in the margins of my notebooks and stuff. Not on like the actual reports, but like on my notebooks, on my checklists. I've been doodling myself every single day. Just to, I don't know, and I feel like it's really helped. Just to like get a feel of like, oh, what's like a art style that, not necessarily that I want to pursue, but like, what does my hand want to say? That sounds weird. What does my, what does my hand want to say? What direction is my hand going in? Yeah. I think like when I was in high school, I really wanted to be like a top tier like a deviant art artist. But it was like, you know, you like really have to practice and like study and like commit to developing that skill if you want to be like a top tier artist, right? And I think that like really tired myself out from drawing, because I was I don't know why I tired myself out from it. But I do remember like being kind of tired of it, and then like I think as I was comparing like my art skills to like other people's art skills, that might have been it. And you know, when I got to college and I just didn't have the time anymore, and it was just like it was something that completely fell out of my life. Like I don't even think I would doodle that often, right? It wasn't until honestly like last year, like the last 2 years, where I started doodling more. And I think this year is probably the most that I've drawn consistently since middle school or high school. I think my advice when you're practicing drawing, you know, I think like there's some pieces where you're like, you have a visual in your head and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna draw this, and I'm, you know, and I have a way that I want it to look. But you know, I also think it's really good to go in with no expectations and just draw from your heart. Just doodle something from your heart, big, small, and I think by doing that you'll always find a way to have fun. Yeah, because for me, I kept thinking like, oh, I have like this vision in my head, but it's like my skill isn't up to par, and I just kept getting frustrated. I remembered I do think it's like easier to do with like an iPad though now. Before I have to get on my tablet and stuff, and then, you know, when you're doing stuff with like a pencil and you're like, oh, I can erase. But I've been doodling only with my pens. I actually haven't I don't think I even write in pencil. Everything I do is in pen now because I'm an adult. But I don't know. I think it's like nice to even like when drawing in pen, like when drawing on the iPad, you're able to like move things around and fix your mistakes and like do layers and stuff, which I think is nice. And then also drawing in pen, I think it's also fun to make mistakes and like try to like find a way to cover it up. You know what I mean? When I draw in pen, I tend to not take it as seriously, which I think like makes the art more fun at the end of it, because I'm more willing to take risks when I'm not taking it so seriously. Dude, that was kind of deep. Boomi's deep message of the day: whatever you pursue it in pen, so that way when you're not taking yourself seriously. No, how did I say it? Fuck, I messed it up. don't take yourself seriously, because when you're not taking yourself seriously, you're more open to making mistakes. And mistakes is how you make progress. You know, let's do this one. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean. I didn't see anything about Wicked. What's the thing with Wicked and women, Boomy? Honestly, guys, don't hate me. I have not seen Wicked yet. It's been on my list. I was gonna watch it on the airplane, but you know, those airplane headphones suck ass, and I'm like, I'm not listening to like these women's beautiful voices. I've been consuming like a lot of the press content, but I have not seen the movie. I don't think I know anything about the story besides that like it's the prequel to Wizard of Oz, and that like the ending ties into like, you know, the main story of Wizard of Oz. And I'm not gonna spoil it because just in case, but I know that characters transfer over. But I have not seen the movie. Even though I do think I would like it. I don't know why haven't I seen it? What does my hand want to say? It's different from Boomy. Are you having fun reading Wicked? It's really good. I can't imagine what it's like not as a musical though. That's interesting. Art block is too real, isn't it? Oh my gosh, that's why I'm just like, you know, just let your hand go. Just let your hand do the thing. The footy! Wicked these excellent boomer reports that the community is turning in. I really appreciate it. J4 also wants to continue practicing coding this summer. That's such a good skill to have, and I hope they have a lot of fun practicing coding. I didn't know that like some coding platforms you're able to like change the colors on there. Like I saw this one girl on Instagram, she had like a pink like coding skin. And I was like, whoa, that's so much fun. Like, I think I probably would have been more into it, like, if they had that in high school. Maybe they did have it when I was in high school learning coding, but, you know, they didn't let us do it. Oh, on chapter 1. Oh, so maybe even in, like... maybe they wouldn't have even opened with the song in chapter 1. Or straight in the beginning, because isn't it like they're in like school or something? No, wait, it's called, isn't their school called like Shiz University? And I was like, Shiz? Why would they call it she? Why would they call it that? Right, it's a boarding school, right? Not like a or is it like a magic school? Not like high school, right? Not like a Hogwarts. I don't know. I love like a school setting for anything. I love like a boarding school setting. That's my favorite. I think it's so much fun. A school for witches. It sounds like an anime plot, right? Right? Okay, alright, let's see. J4's summer mood is smile through the pain, Henry. Do it for mother. No. Hey, you know, like they say, fake it till you make it, right? Fake it till you make it. You know, I'm going to apply that logic to myself. I am going to smile through the heat and convince myself that I like heat and humidity. Let's go. Let's go. A win for heat lovers. Heat lovers pizza. Alright, in G4 this summer we'll touch grass, watch Boomy summer streams, eat something yummy, and yell blink at least once. Thank you for doing all the checklists, even though the you know, the boxes aren't aligned. I look forward to seeing how this is going to shape up at the end of summer. How much stuff will you check off your bucket list? We'll find out. We'll find out. For those who've submitted their bucket list, are you guys hoping to send or complete everything on your list? I'm gonna try to. I'm really gonna try to. But I'm really scared about the do something that I'm scared to do. Which I guess makes sense. Alright, our next mail is from Reiya. Ray. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see Ray's report. Ba-ba-da-ba. My Boomer report. Oh, look at all these Boomy stickers on here. Oh my god, that's me. That's me, guys. Do you look the same? That's me. Alright. Actually, on Ray's summer bucket list is number 1, going to Offkai 2025. Shout out Offkai. Shout out Offkai. Maybe I'll see you there. Hey, do we got any Offkaiers in the chat? Anybody going to Offkai Expo 2025? I will be going, but I accidentally got my tickets to the old airport instead of the new airport, so rip my wallet. But it's okay. It's okay, because the only thing, you know, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm only in search of Flomoko keychains. That's it. That's it. Because I need something to put on my bag. I need something to put on my bag. Because I have enamel pins, but I have a leather work bag. And I'm like, you can't really, like, where am I going to put my enamel pins on that, right? That's only, like, something for, like, a tote bag. I want keychains to put on my bag. And that's really the only thing I'm looking for. So fingers crossed, don't anticipate on spending too much money on Offkai this year. I did last year, but this year I should be okay. Did you get a new ticket? I couldn't change my flight, but I think it's only like, I think you could take public transport, or maybe like the Uber is only like 40 minutes or something. And I figured, like, if I had to change my flight, like, I'd be spending less money using the Uber, so whatever. Whatever. It's painge, but it's okay. It'll keep me in budget for unnecessary spending, because I got a lot of stuff from Offkai last year, and then I also just got, like, a lot of stuff from Japan this year. I really don't think I need more merch. I really don't think I need any more. Well, I am just a fan here, but let me know if you need a ride. That's so sweet of you. Oh, thank you, Dennis. I do think staff will be in the area, like, no, I know that they will be in the area like a few days before. So, worst case, I'll just beg them. But yeah, I really appreciate the offer. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you. To go out of your way. 2 hours. Back and forth. Anyways, let's continue with Ray's report. Offkai. I'm so excited to Offkai. Please feel free to stop by the Lucid booth. And yeah. Honestly, if you think that you see me, you say, hey, are you Boomi Mamana? You're like, huh? I'll say no. But I'll know. No, I'll probably say yes. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'm pretty open at Offkai. So yeah, feel free to stop by the Lucid booth. Maybe you might get a chance to handshake me personally. Number 2, attend to Lucid meet and greets. Hopefully to see you there. Speaking of Lucid meet and greets, yeah, in an hour you guys will be hearing what my time is going to be announced, so stay tuned. I think it's going to go live in 2 p.m. Eastern, so look forward to that for when you can mark your Boomy meet and greet onto your Offkai calendar. I think all of the talents are doing meet and greets on Saturday, all the personas, so yeah, look forward to that. I really want to go to Offkai. I've never been, but it'll be a while before I can. Well, you know, I think waiting a while is also super great, because you're gonna get the chance to have the con to mature and like fully develop its culture. I think because I went to last year and the year before is Offkai, and it was really interesting to see just like how much it scaled up in just those 2 years alone. But definitely did feel like a very, like, you know, small community. Like, you would walk around the convention center and see the same faces, at least like the first year. Second year, it definitely got like really crowded, but you would still see like the same faces around, and that felt really, really nice. It was like being on campus with, like, you know, everybody who's in your class, right? But since they're moving to like a much bigger venue, I'm so curious to see how it's going to shape up this year. How much it's gonna change the culture and stuff. I'm treating it like a new con, to be honest. But yeah. I think it's good to wait a little bit, especially now that they just changed venues. Let them iron out some of the details. 'Cause I personally, I've been to quite a few anime conventions, but I like going to something that's really established because, I mean, I guess just in general, there's less hiccups, and I think that just really comes with the territory of hosting an event, you know, year after year. But yeah, it'll be fun, and hopefully I will be able to relay that experience to you in my comeback stream. It'll be like you're there. You can watch my old Offkai. I think I have one from last year. I don't know if the year before I was on YouTube or Twitch yet. But I know for sure I have an Offkai stream from last year if you want to relay that, relive that experience vicariously through me. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Tongue-tied! Oh my god! Okay, let me take a water before we continue. Also, Ray, welcome! Yes, just in time! We just got started with yours. Thinking like, have I not been socializing all week? Why am I having God? Why am I having such a hard time talking? Okay, number 3. Finish at least 5 art projects. Oh my gosh. What kind of is it just gonna like general art projects, or do you have things in mind that you plan on finishing? 5 that's a decent amount to commit to, I think, for the summer. That's pretty decent amount to commit to. But honestly, I believe in you. I feel like you have a very quick turnaround. Like when you share the art for us, this is like, it's so fast and it's so like, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like put together? The put together is not it. It looks so fast and like so well done, you know? Like the line work is really good. You know what I mean? I've lost my artiste tongue, but you know what I mean. But yeah. I think you'll be able to do it. Just general projects, so you're just gonna be able to be like, oh, this is one project, this is another project, and be able to chase what your hand is trying to say, like what I was trying to say earlier. I don't know if you were here for it, Ray, but earlier I was saying, because J4 wanted to draw more and practice drawing this summer, and I was talking about my frustrations with drawing when I was in high school, and like before I stopped drawing for a couple years, because I was really like trying to chase the vision that I had in my head, and then I would get like frustrated when my skills didn't match what I wanted to draw. So now that I've like picked up doodling again, like I've been doodling like basically every day, and I don't know, it's nice when you're just listening, like just following like the movement of your hand, right? Like you kind of have an idea in mind, but you know, you're just kind of like not really, you're just no thoughts, just draw, right? And I feel like I get like a better result from that because I'm not taking myself so seriously. So I'm just like, oh, you know, let me try and draw like that really gross Boomy that I drew. Let me add that as a picture. Let's see. I think I have it. I have it on my PC. Like I drew that one because I was watching like a lot of Meat Canyon and like following like a lot of like grotesque artists, and I was like let's see, where is it? Oh, I have no idea where I saved it. Okay, well it's like on one of the thumbnails. I think it was actually on one of the draw with me thumbnails, you know, the one where she's like super wrinkly. Like I was just drawing that because I was like, well, I want to see if I can draw something like that, like how I just add like a lot of lines, and I drew it with pen at first too because I was just like, well, you know, I'm just trying something out. Anyways, yeah. Feel free to share your projects into the Discord when you're done with them. I would love to see them. Number 4 is try new foods. Oh my god, dude, I was gonna put that on mine still. I was gonna put that on mine too. That's crazy. Oh man, is there any like kind of new food that you want to try? For me, I was thinking. Oh my god, I'm staring at erotic humiliation Wikipedia article because it's open on my phone from earlier. Okay, anyways, for me, I wanted to do like pick a random country because I do live in the Big Apple, right? Like there's so much like different cultures at my doorstep, kind of like maybe more like a train ride away, but still. I was thinking to just like pick a random country, like especially one that I might have not heard of before or like for sure have not eaten the food of before, and then just go there and try whatever sounds good. Step out of my comfort zone, because one of the things I have major FOMO, and one of the things that I always worried about is like, what if I died and like I never find my new favorite food? That would be so upsetting. Like, what if there's like a food out there that's just like my perfect match and I died before I get to try that because I wasn't adventurous enough? I would be very upset. Like recently, I've been eating rice pudding, and I only got rice pudding because I started going to like this Greek restaurant, and I was like, rice pudding, what the heck is that? Whatever, it sounds good. I want a dessert, I'll try it out. Dude, this thing is awesome. I love rice pudding. I don't even know why I like it. It's just rice and pudding, and then I put like some cinnamon sugar on there. Ooh wee, ooh wee. I get a tub of it from the grocery store. And I wouldn't have ever tried it if I didn't try to get a dessert from that Greek restaurant. And usually, like, I was thinking like, oh, I don't even know if I like Greek food like that, because I don't know. I think like the spices and the meat is like not my favorite, but I'll still eat it. But bro. I took a chance that day, and it introduced me to something cool. Horchata status. Yeah, horchata too. Horchata is so good. So good. They sell it on like, well, maybe I shouldn't buy it from the streets, but they do sell it on the streets. They have all these juice stations. Rice pudding is so unspiced. I don't know like what a normal rice, I guess like baseline rice pudding would just be like rice in the pudding, and like it's like vanilla and like sweet, right? It is quite mild, so I really like douse it with cinnamon sugar. But there is a rice pudding store, 2 of them in Manhattan. I think in the East Village they have a place called Rice to Riches, and they have like, it's like a Cold Stone but for rice pudding, and they have all these different flavors. What did I get last time? I have a coupon from there, and it's like $15 off of $45 or more, and you can get like a big tub to bring home for I think like $45 or maybe like $30. I don't know. So I was thinking maybe I'll do that because it expires in like a week and a half. But then again, spending $50 on rice pudding is a little ridiculous, isn't it? But it's so good. It's so good. They have like cookies and cream, like banana, like banana splitter, like I don't know, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but they have hella flavors. Anyways. Street horchata is good stuff. Okay, alright, I'm gonna keep eating there. I'm gonna keep eating off the street vendor. Sometimes I'm a little worried because I'm just like, oh, you know, it's outside, and honestly our streets aren't the cleanest. Anyways, let's keep going. Rate also on your bucket list, read at least 2 books. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2 books. 2 books. Do you have any 2 books that you plan on reading? You guys, I think I said this on my last Boomer report that I want to read more books too. You know what? I'm gonna put the book in my work bag. After the stream, I only have 2 novels. Okay, I have 3 novels, but one of them is, I have the Strawberry Panic Omnibus light novel, and I'm not bringing that in my work bag. Like, I don't know, it just looks real sus, and it's like way too big. It's an omnibus. I don't know, should I read? I have Haruhi, I have a Haruhi Suzumiya light novel, and then I also have the Death Note one. I don't know which one I should read though. Maybe the Haruhi one would be like easier to get into. I'm not sure. But then again, they have some pictures in there that's kind of sus. And I don't want to be reading that on the train. Haruhi groping Mikuru, that's crazy, man. Oh, nothing on your list to read? Let's see. I saw an ad today for that book. It said, "Be a part of the phenomenon." For the book, what was it? Like a court of, I don't know. You know that one that's really popular, and it's like, I don't know if it's like Fire and Ice. I don't know what it is, but I was just like, oh, isn't that like smut? Isn't that like what everybody's reading nowadays? Like just. Because I used to work with back in Osiris, I used to work with one girl who was like, she's a book talker, like she's on Book Talk, like on the book side of the TikTok, but I think like her platform is Instagram, but she's like an influencer in like the book sphere. And she was telling me about the books that she read, and then I was talking to one of my cult sisters who also got into reading. They're reading smut. It's just smut. They're just reading smut. Like is this the thing? Not that I'm judging or anything, but it's just like, it's interesting. Like reading is popular again, but people are only reading porn? Question mark. A Court of Thorns, right? Yes, that one. And there's like 4 books, and it's like a court of blank and blank, blank and blank, blank and blank. And then the last one was like, was it a court of like silver something? And I was like, oh, so they strayed away from their naming formula for that last one, which I guess makes sense because maybe they're wrapping up the series. I don't know. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my god, dude. I know nothing about 50 Shades of Grey too, besides it was a Twilight fanfic? And he's in the office, and does he have like a dungeon in his house or like in his office? Where does this dungeon thing even come from? How do I know about the dungeon? I don't know. I was not on board that train either. What books did I read? What's like the last book that I read? I mean, besides the light novels, I don't know. I know like the last books that I was really into was for sure the Strawberry Panic light novels, because hello, boarding school, duh. It started as a Twilight fanfic. That's so crazy. Maybe I could write myself insert Succession fanfic and then get a movie deal out of it. I've been trying to read like fanfics on AO3, but I don't know, they haven't really been hitting the spot for me because I think my character that I think any of the character that I like is like usually the annoying character that nobody like wants to make fanfic of. Let's see. I haven't been reading, but I have started very, very, very casually watching Harry Potter for the very first time. I read Harry Potter growing up as a kid, but I stopped halfway through, like once the Voldemort plot started getting like, he started coming to the school more. I don't know. I stopped like halfway through. I think it was like around the Yule Ball or something, because it just, the focus was becoming less and less on the school, I felt like, and I really enjoyed like the school life. And honestly, I really didn't care much about Harry's like problems. I don't remember anything about that, but anything that has to do with like the school culture and like admission and like, you know, the rituals and stuff, I ate that up. I just want like a slice of life in Hogwarts, I guess. That's what I was looking for, not some chosen one story. Either way, I started watching the movies. I'm only on Harry Potter 2. Chamber of Secrets. How come they don't call it Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2, Harry Potter 3? Like, it's always, it's like the name, right? I feel like, I don't think I'm gonna know after this one. I think Chamber of Secrets I can know. Well, I guess maybe because I watched the movie and I know that they went into the Chamber of Secrets. I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to keep track. Either way, I watched Harry Potter 2 for the first time this past weekend, and dude, honestly, I already feel myself starting to check out a little bit. And I'm not so into the whole Voldemort stuff, I'll be honest with you on that one. And like, I feel like the first one had so much charm because like all of them were so young and stuff, and then going to the second one, I'm just like, oh, whoa, they're hitting puberty already, and like, I don't know, it's just so, it's long. Okay, that makes me feel better, because I did think like we paused it, and then I looked at it and I was just like, oh my gosh, like we're only halfway through watching this. Not gonna lie, I did have an intermission where I laid on the bed for a little bit, but I came back to it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's my book adjacent tangent. Used to love that series. Shame about the author. Right? Honestly, Fire World though, but But yeah, I'm excited to go to the because they have the Harry Potter store, and they have like all of the like all the stuff from the movie. So I went before I watched the first movie, and you know, like I knew things generally because you know it from the pop culture, right? Of how, and of course, like I did read the books, and I was like really into the school part of the books, but when I was watching that second movie and I saw, that little turning eagle looking thing to go into Dumbledore's office, I was like, oh, I saw that at the store. I saw that. And then they had the, what else did they have? I don't know. I just remember they had the turning, the Weasleys, their fireplace with the flue flames. Is the flue flame just what it's called in the game? I don't know, powder or whatever, their fireplace with the green fire. They had that at the store too! And I rode on that elevator at the store. Oh my god, I was just like, oh, it was like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I was like, oh, I know that! That's kind of backwards, going to the store and then pointing it out from the movies. But I don't know, I'm excited to like form an opinion on all of this. Considering the movie in a vacuum, or I guess considering the franchise in a vacuum, and then also considering it like outside of like, you know, all the all the controversy that surrounds it in current day. But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited to learn more about it and form my opinion, and then see how I feel at the end of it all. I don't know, right now I still find the world like really, really fun, so yeah. Okay, anyways, the tangent. Let's go see the summer mood. Dude, we're all gonna be like just sweating, huh? This summer. I drew this too. This is fine. It's sweating. Yeah, it's just gonna be... it's gonna be awful. No, I think we'll have fun. I think, you know... I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's been really hot this weekend. I'm sweating right now. I'm dreading just thinking about it. When I was walking around yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, it's hot, right? Like, literally everybody's skin is glistening because it's so hot. And it's only gonna get worse. I'm trying to remember how I felt in August. I feel like how I felt in August right now. It's only gonna get worse. And I have to go to work. I have to. Last summer, I had the option of staying in. This summer, I don't. And I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to, like, cope with that. Getting into work sweaty every single morning. I don't know. I like being clean. I've been working from home for, like, so long. And it's like... I'm used to, like, being able to take a shower the moment that I feel, like, too dirty, you know? But it'll be fine. I might have gotten heat exhaustion yesterday. No. Okay, you know what we'll do? We will eat lots of popsicles and ice creams, okay? And that'll keep us cool all summer long. I learned on Cartoon Network like a long time ago that I think it was like a Dexter's Laboratory commercial break short, but you can pour juice inside your ice cube tray and then put like saran wrap on top of the ice cube tray, and then you stick the toothpicks into each ice cube, and you'll have your own popsicles at the end of the day. Yeah, so DIY popsicle. My apartment is older and the wiring can't support portable AC without tripping. No! Oh my god, that's the worst. That is so bad. I heard that I was reading a Reddit post about this yesterday, because my AC, I live in like a railroad style apartment, so it's every single room connects to each other. There's no hallway. Every single room is like one after another, right? So you can imagine there's pretty bad airflow. We only have a area to put one AC in, and that is like the common room, because me and my roommate share the apartment. That's like our little common room. We have like a, you know, like couch to like lay down on and stuff, and that's the only place that gets cool air. Everywhere else is just your air is not so cool, especially the kitchen. The kitchen, if you turn on the oven, the kitchen's like a sauna. You have to open all the windows. Yeah, so they say to like not just open the windows, but maybe you might want to like push out, like if the air in your apartment's too warm, push out the air and let that go out the window, so that way maybe like cold air from outside could come in, something like that. I don't know. Sounds rough. I mean, I think it's okay. Like on the offhand, there is a lot of space, right? There's like, I mean, I guess considering there's like the kitchen, living room, my room, my roommate's room, and then like the living area where the AC is. So I mean, you know, that's pretty solid, I would say. But it is like, oh, you know, you have to walk through each other's rooms all the time. But I've known my roommate for years, so it's like not awful. Anyways, we gotta beat the summer heat together, guys. I bought you guys probably remember from my handcam stream, my Japan haul, I bought the fan, like the, you call it the foldable fan. That has been coming in handy. I would get like the electric fan. I see people using that one, but I feel like having a portable one is like a lot easier. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's like another space saving trick. Just get one of those fans. Had an upstairs room. I needed a portable air conditioner to make it livable on hot days. It would trip the power if I had the computer on. Oh my gosh, dude, that sounds like such a nightmare experience. Box fans and small fans are good too. I should probably get like a fan like that in my room, because it does get kind of hot. But thankfully, my room is the one that's right next to the living area, so I do get like some of the cold air into here. But when I'm streaming, not so much. My computer does get quite warm. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and wrap up Ray's Boomer report. Let's checklist. This summer you will touch grass. Blah blah blah. We already read all those earlier, but we also added to work out and buy more Boomy merch. Ooh, I like that last one. I don't know if I have any new merch that we're selling at Off Kai. We're kind of on a budget. We're a budget agency. But you know what I do want to do? I don't know. I'd be down to like do a doodle. Like if you guys catch me at the booth, if I do happen to sit at the booth, if you guys catch me at the booth, I'd be down to do a doodle. But I'll have to ask that for staff. Maybe have like a little jar. Oh. Not that kind of jar. A little jar. And then you guys could like put $1 in, and then I'll draw something, and then you guys can keep it. I don't know. We shall see how we can do that. But yeah, we should have I think we'll have keychains and the prints, and honestly, if you've been to our booth the last year, it'll be the exact same thing. So maybe you want to, maybe you ruined your last one. Get a new one. That, let's do it. Okay, maybe even, should I don't know, I was gonna say maybe even if I don't have, if I'm not at the booth, if you find me wandering around, I'll doodle something, but I'll have to carry around a notebook, and I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. I'll see. I'll try and hang out at the booth for some time, and then maybe, actually I'll ask staff first. I'll see if they're comfortable with that. But I'll let you guys know before off-kai how that might come to fruition. Because I do want to give you guys like a little doodly doodle. Yeah, I think that's fun. You guys can put it somewhere. Alright. Let's see what's next. Oh, I think this is where the You Got Mail was supposed to come in. Anyways, ask Boomi! That's me! Ask me something. We got a couple of fan mails in the mailbox earlier today. Let's go ahead and take a look. Da-da-da-da! First one's from Dennis. Hey Boomi, what swimsuit do you think looks the best? Male and female. Recently wanted to get a more attractive swimwear, but seems that my tastes aren't much of a hit online. I got a Speedo to wear under my wetsuit for function, but seems Speedos are a bit out of fashion for the audience I want. I also got some swim trunks on sale at a closing Quicksilver, mostly pastels. I do wonder if I am trying to get noticed. Sorry, I'm so bad at reading today. I'm so tongue-tied. I do wonder if I'm trying to get noticed, what would be better to wear? Ah, good question. Now that I think about it, I feel like I have never looked at people's swimsuits before. I would definitely, I think Speedos are a bit bold, so it could be really divisive, right? It could attract people that are also really bold, but I think it would narrow down, or maybe not narrow down, not alienate either, but I think a lot of people would be like, whoa, Speedo, like that's a really bold choice. And if you want to appear as bold, I think Speedo is that kind of underwear? No, swimwear. Swimwear to wear. Bert, I would say personally, I think swimming trunks are a nice style, reliable, and then from there, you'll be able to express yourself through the patterns and the designs. I think pastels is a good choice because it's very look at me, right? Like trunks, I'm normal. Not to say Speedo wearers aren't normal, but it's definitely, like I said, it's bold. I'm approachable might be the word to say. And the pastels, right? It's like, hey, look at me. Like I'm not I don't know if hyper masculine is the word for it, but it's like a nice, fresh, bright vibe, right? I don't know so much about the style, especially for males swimwear. Female swimwear I'll get to in a second, but for male swimwear I don't really know much about a style, but I know that trunks is a safe approach, and then express yourself through the colors or the patterns of that swimwear. But I would say usually if you're seeing somebody on the beach, right, you're not really noticing their swimwear first because it's just used to cover it up, right? You're mostly noticing the body first. I think if you want to get noticed, think about what kind of story is your body telling at first glance, and then curate that in a way that you want your story to be told, if that makes sense, right? It's if you want to be oh, I want people to think that I work out every day and that I live, breathe, and drink and sweat and cry protein shakes or whatever, right? Then you would want to become super duper ripped, right? That kind of thing. Think about what kind of story your visual is telling at first glance, and curate your wardrobe and your look from there. I think that would be my advice. For female swimwear, I don't know. I really don't know if I have like a preference of like a specific type, because I think that like different kind of styles suit different like body types and like vibes the best. So, yeah, I think that would go hand in hand. Like if somebody's like super like shy and like embarrassed of you know, being like scantily clothed, for lack of a better word, in public, they wouldn't be wearing like a micro bikini, right? Like I think somebody who's wearing like a micro bikini would be somebody who's like super confident. They want to show off their body. You want to like have that a visual story. Sounds like I'm talking about a brand, dude. But I guess in a way, that's kind of like how attraction is, right? If you want to be noticed at first glance, you have to think about what your first impression is to other people. And I think that that basically is what boils down to thinking about what is your brand? What is the story I want to say to others? And how am I going to convey that through my wardrobe and like my appearance and like how I carry myself, you know? I personally think about that a lot because I'm generally like have, I wouldn't say like low self-esteem, but I'm quite self-conscious. So I've been trying to think of like what are things that help me feel confident. Well, it would be like I said, having like Flomoko keychains or having like a really weeby wallpaper. But for the most part, like I do dress like very normy, but in the things that I accessorize with, like on my phone screen or like my bag charms or even just like the music that I listen to is just very like weeby in its core, at least as of late, and that helps me feel confident. Because I don't know, it's just I like it, and it makes me feel good, like doing things that I enjoy. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if that like answered your question, but oh shoot, that was the wrong room. Oh my god, it's because I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, anyways, all right. Our next one's from J4. Happy summer, Boomy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to catch as many streams as would like since last time I moved to a new time zone. Oh, congratulations. That's so much fun. It's been midnight hours during evening streams, but I'm always happy when my schedule works out. It's been a time for sure, and your streams have been a welcome source of familiarity since I don't know anyone out here when first moving. Oh, so thank you for being your usual charmingly goofy and funny self during this time. I will continue to be a boomer, even with lopsided timing. So continue with the good work, and I hope life treats you spectacularly. J4, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. Also, Paper Doll, welcome. We are going over, we just finished our reports and going over some fan mail that we got in. I think this might be the last one though, so we might be wrapping up soon. But you're more than welcome to stay and chill and hang out. Also, Brenton is hello, welcome. It's so lovely to have you guys here. Hope you guys have a very lovely weekend. I'm so tongue-tied today, I'm sorry. G4, as someone who moved a lot growing up, I definitely understand that it's like how nice it is to have a bit of like a comfort, like you said, that source of familiarity. I'm really sorry that like the timing like kind of messed things up, because I know that that could like, you know, affect the familiarity a little bit, because it's at the end of the day it is a disruption in like your routine, right? And like having a routine does help you feel more like you're building a home. But that being said, it doesn't mean that new routines cannot be built. I hope that as someone who has moved and still hasn't really like made any friends since moving, I hope that you have a lot of courage this summer to meet new people and connect with your neighbors and like yeah, and like find a sense of community, not just within you know, with your fellow boomers, but like also in the people in your new town, new home, yeah. I've been like walking around a lot lately because the weather has been nicer, and I think seeing not just like friends hanging out with each other, I do get like a little bit of FOMO when I see that, but then I also think like I don't think I have the energy to keep up with like any additional social relationships. But you know, seeing friends hanging out with each other, like seeing the same people on the streets hanging outside, or like seeing people take a chance at doing like a club meeting. Like sometimes there's like people doing bird watching or something. I don't know, like it really makes me feel like even if I'm not directly participating in the community, it does make me feel good to just watch other people appreciate the community that we live in, you know? And even if like you're more on the shy and introverted side like me, I hope that you're able to find a similar joy, because I find that even if I, like I said, don't have really a whole lot of like social relationships at the moment, I do enjoy seeing people. I get like a similar sense of fulfillment by seeing other people doing that, if that makes sense. But yeah. I hope that streaming continues to go successful for me, so that way I can offer a lot more time zones, because I do feel a little bad when I know it's like something that can't be helped, but like I'm just like, oh no, I know that you want to be here, and I hope that I can accommodate you guys one day. Off my lunch. Okay, off your lunch break, we'll check back on Can. Oh yeah, no problem. Honestly, let's see if we'll still be around. I think this is our last mail of the day. It is. And next month, well, this should say June reports. Sorry, because I got confused too, because it is June right now, but this is for July. No, this is for May, even though it's June right now because we postponed it. Anyways, it's our last slide. Our June reports. Honestly, I was like kind of debating if I even want to do a report for June, because you know, there will be off-kai and I will be quite busy with that. And honestly, we are doing this right now. So honestly, maybe I should have kept it at July reports. I do think that we're gonna do this in July again, versus June. So I mean, yeah, there'll be like a little midpoint into the summer. We could see how much of your bucket list you might have checked off? Question mark. Let me see. Let me look at my notes. What else do I got? Oh yeah. What's in store for June in general? There are a lot of games that I want to play on stream, but I don't know. Because June, we're losing a weekend because of like the projects that I'm working on, and then also the off-kai, and I didn't want to like take a break in between a story game by having off-kai like interrupt it. So I think we might do like hardcore Minecraft like focus, because did you know that our community server is opening tomorrow? Our Minecraft community server is opening tomorrow. Did you know that? Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I believe. I'll be streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I think all the other talents will be too, for the grand opening, and we'll be able to welcome you guys in. That'll be tomorrow. That's tomorrow's stream, so please look forward to it. But yeah, we'll have like a whole community area for the server, and you guys can come hang out with us in Minecraft. So I was thinking of like maybe we'll be leaning into Minecraft a little bit more heavily this month to promote the server, and also because I've been itching to play vanilla Minecraft literally since December, but I've held off because you know, the idea has been kind of like formulating to either like do a server or do just like a small server for just me and like the group of people that also want to play Minecraft for the first time. I've never like organically visited the Ender Dragon. Luciana, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far. We're wrapping up our reports by talking about the next month forward. Like I said, might be a Minecraft. That's the game that we're going to be playing for this month. I've held off. I've been itching to play Minecraft, so I don't know, maybe we might lean into like a cozy Minecraft vibe this month. But definitely, like once I'm back from off-kai and like July kicks in, I want to do a full playthrough of maybe Bully. I don't know. Bully might be fun. I know that we've been on our little Rockstar binge lately. I might do Bully, or maybe I might do like one of the older GTAs, maybe San Andreas. San Andreas does have a kind of summer vibe, doesn't it? Maybe I might do that one. We can decide at the end of June. Maybe I'll do a poll. Maybe we'll do a poll and have that come up. Let's see. What else? I don't know. There's so many things that I want to do, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just really slow at playing games. There is a chance, I don't know, my work has been tossing out the idea of giving us a whole week off in August as like a little summer vacation, because like business will be slow. And I was thinking like, maybe I want to play through Kingdom Hearts 1 during that week. I had Kingdom Hearts 2 and I played through all of that, but I was like confused as fuck because I never heard of the game before until I saw it on like DeviantArt, and I was like, oh, this is an anime game? Okay, I'll play it. Oh, you love my look. Thank you so much, Star. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Don't I look cute? But yeah, I want to play, we might play a Rockstar game when I come back, or I also want to try out Kingdom Hearts 1. Yeah, I think that might be what's in the books for this summer. Unless some new super cool game comes out and it's like trending, but I don't think my computer can run it, so never mind. And then by the end of summer, hopefully I'll have enough saved up to buy a new PC, and then we could play Red Dead 2. I don't know. I'm just trying to plan out the rest of the year, but that's what I'm thinking so far. I also want to do a field trip, which I think kind of ties in with my bucket list. Our last field trip was to the Furry Art Show. If you haven't seen that, that's my most recently uploaded video from literally 1 year ago, probably almost 1 year ago today. At least very close to it. I was watching that video the other day, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's just, I don't know. I just never felt like motivated to make another video. Like, I've scripted some, but to like actually see it to fruition is just sort of like, you know, the desire sort of dispersed during it, because I was just like, am I making a video just to make a video, or am I making a video because like I'm having fun doing it, right? And it kind of felt more like the former. Either way, but I do want to get back into it, because watching that Furry Art Show video reminded me of how much fun I had making it, and like seeing it come to fruition and stuff, and like I guess the satisfaction of the end of it, even though it is a little bit poorly edited. But I want to do a field trip. Maybe that will be the one to the art museum, or maybe it'll be the one to the beach, or maybe we'll do both of them. Either way, I have some video ideas in mind, and actually one that's pretty much done scripting. I mean, you guys know I've been doing those hand cam streams where I've been scripting stuff, so yeah, hopefully we'll be able to release one in the coming weeks before Offkai. Alright. Yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah. That's our Boomer report, guys. That's our Boomer report. Let me go ahead and get this out of here. Wait, let's clean the whiteboard first. Let's clean that first. Alright, and then let's get this out of here. Bye! It's a different format than usual, but I hope that you guys had fun with this. It's our first time really like trying it in this way, something new. So I hope that it was satisfactory enough. If you have any feedback on the Boomer reports, or if there's any like segments and stuff that you want to see, feel free to let me know in the Discord, !Discord. We started off with my report, and then we dove into some analytics, and then we also did the community reports and some fan mail. There's also an option to like leave voicemail and stuff in the form, but I closed the form so you guys wouldn't be able to see it right now anyways. But yeah, I want this like to be a monthly thing, except for next month because I mean it's already, oh, my mom's calling. Okay, I guess I should end quite soon. Except for this month because I mean technically it is June. This is supposed to be the May Boomer report, but we postponed it to give it everybody a little bit of extra time. I mean, I guess we might as well just consider this the June Boomer report. Anyways, there will be a report for July, but there's not going to be a report for the end of June. These will be every time at the end of the month to go over our analytics, to see what the community is up to, and I guess to kind of like crowdsource like ideas for the month ahead in a way. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And I'm distracted now because my mom called, so I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid. Okay, alright, let's go! And yeah, next time I'll try and release the reports a little earlier. What's like a good amount of time? Is 1 week good, or should I give you guys more than a week? I'll release the reports, and then you guys will be able to submit them, and I'll try and be a little bit less yappy. I feel like we had enough time to yap this time because we only had 4 submissions. But if we have more submissions, yeah, you know. Okay, my brain's dying. Okay, so let's go ahead and send the raid over to Tomoe Umari, who's playing Stardew Valley, Horses at the Farm, as meant to be. A nice, cozy afternoon stream. Honestly, perfect timing, because I think the thunderstorm's about to start for me, so I'm in the mood for something cozy. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated, drink some water. Oh my god, don't be tongue-twisted, thirsty boomer like me. I'm definitely gonna chug a whole cup of water after this. And last but not least, treat yourself to something nice. Before we go. This is from, don't look at this. That's old. Look at this one. Oh, don't look there either. Why is that one not updated? Anyways, yeah, our Minecraft server's grand opening is tomorrow. It's tomorrow, so please look forward to it. I'm covering my own face. Oh, wait. I have a thumbnail. Oh my gosh, let me do this one here. That way, thumbnail's ready for tomorrow. There we go. Okay, anyways, yeah, our fan server grand opening is tomorrow. Usually I'm streaming at in the mornings on Sunday, but tomorrow will be at nighttime. I think it is 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, I believe. Yeah. I think us talents are gonna have 1 hour in the server before, because I did see an announcement go out and say that it opens at 8 p.m. and I was like, well, wait, but our stream's at 7. I put my stream at 7, so I'm gonna have to double check that after. But yeah. If I got the time wrong, just rely on the waiting room, because I'll update that if I did get the time wrong. Thanks for the stream, Boomy. It was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Stortsky. Thank you for guys for hanging out with me. It really means a lot. Yeah, especially like when it's like a stream that requires like participation from you guys. I really appreciate you guys submitting your reports. To everybody who submitted a report today, big round of applause. I appreciate it so much. Honestly, the stream could not have happened without you, or it would have been like a 20-minute stream if it wasn't for you. So guys, thank you so much for submitting your reports. And I don't know, what else should we say? Have a great summer. Hags! Wait. Hags? Is that really what we called it? Hags? Hags! Bye!
Wanderer of Weapons subscribe to the channel.
Wanderer of Weapons, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot to me. Welcome to Boomer Summit. Welcome. Yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Saturday. I'm gonna go call my mom back and probably enjoy the AC while watching the rain trickle on my window. We're gonna be rating Tome Umari, who's playing Stardew Valley once again, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Minecraft. Bye bye!